Good Saturday morning, and wow, it is windy, it is rainy, and it is warm. Hey, good morning there on this Saturday morning. I usually don't do Saturday conversations, and per se, this really won't be the typical morning conversation, but I just thought I would make a video as I get the day going here, as I take the trash, and oh my goodness, what a day of yesterday. The Ford Bronco, Ram TRX. Yeah, Bronco, do I let it go? Do I let go of the Bronco? I mean, the Raptor, the GOAT. I mean, sincerely. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm borderline crazy to do that. And I'm in ongoing negotiations of buying a Ram TRX. So, stay tuned for the adventures of the Bronco Ram TRX day. Or is it? Now, here's the real deal. I have not driven this Jeep Gladiator, much of any at all. My daughter has driven this Jeep Gladiator more than I have. And I'm going to drive it. I'm going to take trash to the dump. So I'm going to get my first drive. I really need my jacket. So let's go find that. All right, so let's get in the Jeep Gladiator. I just love the look of this Gladiator. I don't know what it is. What has happened to me, right? There's my beautiful Raptor that I'm debating of letting go for the Ram TRX as I get into my nice vehicle here. And yeah, I have not driven this vehicle. Oh wow, no waters. Oh, that's crazy. Just doesn't end. I mean, where's all the waters? My kid didn't put any more waters in the car. All right. If you're following my channel, I talk about this. I've totally gone back to the Mopar products. It's crazy on how I have totally re-expanded my Mopar love. And today, do I add another Mopar? Well, got the kid here now with me. We're having an interesting conversation. She says, what do you think of the weather? Windy and rainy. Then she says that tree there's alive. On the morning Saturday, get rid of the trash. As the morning conversations about the Raptor. Do I or don't I? And here's what's so crazy is the Ram TRX, which I've been on the fence of getting one. And I just walk away.
Did you test drive? Oh.
And I just walk away. But here's the irony. Yesterday, I went to the dealership to pick up
this one's different than any of the others.
Right. So I went to the dealership just to get my gate opener back, and also at the same time I wanted to get a keychain for my new Jeep Gladiator. And so when I'm there, it's a good old same old story. We start talking, and they disclosed to me that the guy that ordered a Ram, brand new Ram that just came in, he walked away. I'm like, what is this thing? So we end up.
That's a cute 4Runner. I'm honestly such a big 4Runner fan. I want the green one, and I would put a bigger tire on it, and I would maybe even do an exhaust. That would be my car.
So
I would
anyways,
rather have a green 4Runner over this Gladiator, a TRD Pro.
Right. So anyways, the TRX, the Ram TRX I drove yesterday, that was the first Ram TRX I really felt that was me. The way they packaged it up, I'm disappointed there's no adaptive cruise, but it's as usual. If you don't personally order yourself, why don't you just order one yourself, Mr. Iceman? Right? I hear you. You're like there. So, but here's the real.
I think there's a bumblebee on that tree, Dad. Right at that end of it. I think it's hanging on.
Poor bug. It ain't gonna last.
Could you pull up so I could see it?
Yeah, we can pull up.
I want to see it. Do you see it?
I don't see it, no.
It's right there, I think.
Conversations with the bug.
Yeah, that's a bumblebee. It's a bumblebee pollinating.
Wow.
It's right trying to hang on. It's about to fall off.
Oh, poor little bee. Yeah, so anyway, the ongoing Ram TRX conversations. And yeah, so now it comes down to, well, here's the first thing. I'm not so sure the deal will get bought, but I say that all the time, right? But hey, it does happen. For the record, there have been, deals that just don't get done. So, but am I crazy about my Raptor? I mean, for the most part, I am. I don't disagree. If anybody here would be like, you're giving up your Raptor for Ram TRX, no way. Well, I've said it like 5 times. The only way I can come to closure on this decision is if the Ram TRX really is the last year run, then to me, that has value, and that's the reason I'm thinking of doing this, because the Raptor will be available next year, and probably the next year. And the market is definitely softening, so in all sincereness, can I borderline buy a Raptor for MSRP if I really wanted one? So you know what? I'd take the Wild Track back in all sincereness. I mean, I really would. The Wild Track.
Do you like this weather?
Well, the weather that we're experiencing right now is the typical, late March
into April. Fools.
Yeah, hey, I should have made an April Fool's video. Or maybe I am. Maybe this is the April Fool's video. I fooled everybody.
Actually,
I ain't getting no Ram TRX.
In 2017, from April 1st to like April 3rd, I was very sick with bronchitis.
Here we go. All the conversations that have really not a lot to do with what the conversation is supposed to be about this morning, about the Bronco Raptor and the Ram TRX. So you've been driving Jeep Gladiator here the last few days. So what, can you share any information on your
practical, comfortable? Would I go? There's Joe.
Oh, good. Well, wave at him.
He didn't wave at you.
You couldn't see inside there. For all you know, he doesn't know it's us. He doesn't know. I mean, if you looked at the driveway, if you didn't pay attention to the driveway, you'd be like, what the hell was that? Right? So anyways, the Jeep Gladiator, what's your, I mean, for people out there, can you notice a big difference from the Rubicon package to the Mojave package?
So, I'm going to be really honest with you. I'm not really a Jeep lover.
Last weekend you were telling everybody when you're going to look at the purple Jeep, you just love Jeeps. Wow. Wow. Is this the same person from last Saturday?
I would rather have a 4Runner. This is very nice. I'm not complaining. It just is good. I'd rather have a 4Runner.
Wow. Just never happy.
It just is. The Jeeps are so common. And
right.
This.
We're at the elementary school for the Rorton Club donations. And we're going to do our thing. Have no trouble getting in the car there? Pants a little tight there, are they?
They're not tight.
Okay, what are we getting for breakfast? What would you like?
Rogers.
Really?
So you asked me what I want, then you question what I want.
Well, I'm just making sure to hear you.
Okay.
So we're going to head to Roy Rogers and the Jeep Gladiator on the rain. What?
Do you feel sick?
I don't. Why do you?
No, but yesterday you were saying you do.
Well, yesterday morning I didn't feel well. But I kind of get over it, whatever's going on.
Okay.
It was like throughout the night into the morning. Yeah, so anyways, as we head to town to get breakfast for our usual Saturday morning tradition and the Jeep Gladiator.
We have to hurry. I don't want to be spending a lot of time there. I have to get to the horse.
Same conversation. Redundant. It's all about the horse now. But boy, it's so windy today. Horses will be freaking out. I'd only assume they're in the barn. Are they in the barn? Think they're in the field? What's your thoughts?
The horse I'll be getting is in the field.
Really? Which horse will you be getting?
Well, I haven't gotten that far.
Oh, aren't you riding Prancy Boy?
He's not. Miss Terry says he isn't able to do what's in the
gets a break today.
I haven't had.
Wow, this car here, you got this thing like really tamed down.
Because I was working.
There's some like it's cool in here. You know what I mean? And so anyway, so this is actually the first, second, third time for it. The Jeep Gladiator. I mean, so this is interesting how I just really haven't had the time. No. I mean, yeah, I mean, all the Jeeps walk. To me, this isn't as radical in the Jeep behaviors. Does it walk a little bit? Yeah, it does, because it's that front solid axle. But today it's so windy, you know, it's getting pushed around a little bit. So I don't think you could do the exact example of that. But you know, it's really interesting too. Jeep that came available. Most people have been like, yeah, you should have traded the Bronco Raptor for the 392 Jeep, and I would say, yeah, that probably would have been more
now,
of the.
That's what I'm trying to. Bunny hutch. I do want alpacas. I do want
Oh, somebody wiped it out. Look at that.
Where?
You see the sign ripped out of the ground?
You've pointed it out.
All right, so you want to have alpaca, bunnies, sheep, cows, pigs, chickens.
No, I do want chickens. I want alpacas. I want bunnies. I want 2 horses. And I want maybe a donkey.
What about dogs?
I want a blue tick coonhound.
Right.
I want a blue tick coonhound.
Okay. So wow.
Maybe a pug.
Yeah, so the Jeep conversations all over the place, right? Yeah, like me, right? All over the place. Yeah, so anyways, just kind of doing a morning talk about how it's playing out. And right now it's resistance. So for the finance side of it, it's very challenging right now.
Now, Dad.
Yeah, here we go.
This is off topic, but I want to open a savings account, and I want to save up some money to buy some bunnies and a hutch.
Yeah, who's going to take care of those when we're gone?
I want to travel with them.
You hear in this conversation, she wants us now to take dogs and bunny rabbits on road trips.
Or I want to save my money up for a blue tick coonhound puppy. One or the other.
Yeah, and then where's the resistance going to come from?
You.
Really? So you think Mom's being open arms and all your ideas here this morning?
Okay, so the reason I really want bunnies, I have a specific breed in mind.
Because it's Easter.
No, specific gender. I also have one of these bunnies since Petunia, the hedgehog, back in 2017. And, okay, this doesn't even need to be recorded, but you're going to record me anyways, so I don't care. But, the reason I'm so invested in my Holland Lop bunnies is because, or a blue tick coonhound, I love bunnies. And they only get about 4 to 6 pounds. They love vegetables, fruits. They eat a ton of hay. They should be eating a lot of hay a day. Timothy hay. I want a full-on, do you know the garden hutches, Dad, that you like store tools in? Or you, you know the like hutches you store tools in?
Yeah.
So I would take a hutch, that's not a hutch, but like a structure like that. It's big, so if it were a nice, cool night out, I could leave the bunnies locked in there. But I would want it to have windows, but then I'd have to put wire over the windows so no animals could get in. Because
So what do bunnies actually do? Besides just sit there and look cute?
they're very intelligent.
yeah, to convince humans to buy them and take care of them.
Now, I would either want 2 boys or 2 girls, not both. Now, for me, I think right now, maybe, I don't know if this is the best time to be invested in one, but what I do know is that I want them when I'm older. And I want them to have a wire, full-in little pasture, whatever, and I want it to have an enclosed roof so no birds or animals could climb in or jump in.
All right, it's Easter. Is Sunday Easter or next Sunday?
It's the last Sunday of the month.
All right, so anyways, we're talking about bunnies. Is that exciting? Everybody there tuning my channel this morning? You want a bunny? Yeah,
Now,
bunny, 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 bunny.
I don't know. Like, I also really want a blue tick coonhound. And I'm fine with a girl or a boy. I don't know. I don't know.
Decisions. Wow.
Now,
Tough,
watch
isn't it?
out. There's a lady.
Yeah, she walked across the street with the dog in a yellow line, and there you go. All right, we're gonna get something to eat. Stay tuned. Hey, welcome to Ice Age Part 3, 4, 5 of the Raptor TRX day. And I gotta go to work. And I'm gonna drive the Jeep Gladiator for the first time and give people my impressions of the Jeep Mojave Gladiator, which I'm really excited about this vehicle. I really am. It's just it's not like over the top packaged out. And I like that because it's a good old Jeep, and it is a Jeep. So if you're watching the video earlier with my kid talking, she kind of gets that little attitude of her opinions there. If you listen to my channel, whether I post all that or not, we'll see. But anyways, it's an ongoing dilemma of my life. Do I buy another new vehicle? Does the bank even let me buy another new vehicle? Right? That's the real story. So let me get things in order here, and then we'll start talking. How about that idea?